I'm now live. Boom. What's up, guys? Sorry to make you move over. I had a whole bunch of people waiting, and now they got to start all over again. So, oh well, sorry. Sorry to you guys out there, too. I'm going to wear my glasses because I can't see. How's everybody doing out there? You guys are wonderful. I have to start off and thank, first of all, my partner, John Brolia, for doing an amazing job with this book. But I got to tell you, last night we had a phenomenal, fun time over on Comic Artist Pro Secrets, which I'll be going on again tonight. I was invited back by my great pal, Ethan Van Sciver. Ethan he came through. He invited me onto his show. I was honored to be on his show. Again, anyone who wants me on their show, thank you so much for having me. And I appreciate you guys allowing me to push my book and to push my things. And it's just wonderful that we are now almost at $17,000. We hit, I was on Ethan's show and it just blew up. I think we had three people, three pledges, which were all nice pledges, by the way. And we were up to like $185. And then I went on Ethan's show last night. Wasn't it, Brian? I went on Ethan's show and it just exploded. We hit our $10,000 minimum funding goal in less than 2 hours. And it was just astonishing. It was astonishing. I'm simply over the moon by the whole thing. And I don't know what to tell you guys. All you guys that came and helped me and to help promote, you know, independent publishers and independent creators. And you guys just came and you guys fulfilled it and you guys rock and rolled. I mean, you guys push us over the top. You've made it, you know, you've made me a fan of Indiegogo, I got to tell you. And I'm looking forward to, I love their business practices, as we were saying. I was a big fan of Indiegogo from the beginning. I pledged to Ethan's original Cyber Frog post back when it first launched last year. And this was my second one that I actually gave him a donation today as a thank you. And we have a nice gift coming to him. But each and every one of you guys who pledged and were on there last night, I'm going to try to grab up some trading cards. I'm going to have to buy some blank trading cards, just generic ones. And I want to bring them to the cons with me. And if any of you guys, even you guys out there who pledged for Kickstarter and stuff like that, come up to me and just let me know. And I'll draw you a free little sketch card. I just got to find out where to buy them from. So let me get them. We had a great time. Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Again, I'm going on tonight. It was wonderful. Our crowdfunding comics, Ethan Van Sciver will be coming on to our crowdfunding comics, my Niall Scala, and my show tomorrow. We'll have JC Vaughn will be on as well. JC Vaughn is the vice president of Gemstone Publishing and an incredible creator in his own right. I actually want to add the link to Jeff's got a new Kickstarter going right now. And if you guys wouldn't mind to check it out, if you can't pledge, I understand these things can get expensive and all, but I did a variant cover for Jeff and Kickstarter Vampire PA, and he's a great guy. He'll give you the shirt off his back, and if you guys could please support him, he's one of my best friends. He's just a really, really great guy. He helps everyone out, and he deserves it. And he's delivered a beautiful, beautiful project. So let's see, Vampire PA, Kickstarter, Vampire PA. Let's see where that would be. This is the trade, so it's not that one. Jeff, if you are here, please let us all know where the link is. I'm doing this on Chrome. Let me switch over to what's the other one? Safari. Let's do that. But if you guys have any questions, Jamie Diaz, what's up, brother? How are you, man? Good to see you, Bo Diaz. Been a long time, pal. Jet Leroy, good to see you. Miguel, good to see you. Dom, I'm almost on your cover, Dom. It's crazy how this, and that's why I gotta cool out. I gotta the prep work and all for having your Indiegogo campaigns, but also these videos get in the way, and I've learned a lot. So I'm going to reel back and actually start working. Here it is, Bite Out of Crime. Here it is. It's the Kickstarter for Vampire PA Kickstarter, Bite Out of Crime. So let's do that. Kickstarter. I'm going to add that link because Jeff's one of my best friends. Bite out of crime vampire PA. So here's a link to that. So Hunter Vampire PA. Where is it? Where are we? Vampire PA. All right. No, that's my YouTube page. Shit, I can't find it. I can't, for some reason it's not coming up on Chrome. I'll put it on to you guys over here on the Facebook page. So I'm putting the link right here. So there you go. Surveys all went out. We still have some people haven't answered their surveys for the Kickstarter, for the Zombie Sama Kickstarter. So if you guys could please check that. If you haven't received a survey, please private message me or Deborah, or private message the Kickstarter campaign. Our Indiegogo is just rolling along. It's steamrolling along. You guys are amazing. You guys are changing the face of the way comics are made, the way they're produced, the way they're sold. You're also giving an opportunity for, thank you very much, Niall, for adding that. Also, what's really cool is how what I think works in a great way for the retailers, because a lot of comics, especially independent books, you know, it's when you have a self-publisher and you're doing everything yourself, or you're a really small team doing everything, and a lot of times these other guys have other jobs, they have full-time jobs, that the books could be late. What's great about doing your crowdfunded comics is that you can do it through an Indiegogo. You could do it through Kickstarter. Your book then gets financed. You finish your book, you complete your book, and then you can present it to Diamond and to comic shops. And you can present that book to the comic shops, and you can have it in the previews magazine, and you can add a guaranteed ship date. And the retailers will know that that book is guaranteed to be in their store on that date. And I think it helps. It helps everyone. It makes things a lot easier for everyone. It's more fair to the fans, and it's just I think it's a nice streamlining way of producing your comics. These Indiegogos, these Kickstarters are a real boutique way of publishing, and and it's just I'm a believer. I'm a believer. If I can do this, we can all do this. I'm a boomer. Deborah's downstairs working. You know, she's probably getting 2-3 hours of sleep. God bless her. Love you, honey. And I'm sure she's listening now. But this has been an incredible ride. Again, if I check my numbers where we are, oh my God, look at this. All right. we're at $16,874. We have 327 backers. Guys, thank each and every one of you. If anyone else can pledge, please do so. If anybody can to share it, at least share our Kickstarter, my Kickstarter post, please. It's you guys are just changing things for me. You're changing things for my family. You're helping my family. You're giving me an inspiration. I got to tell you, when you're creating and you're publishing your own comics and you're creating your own work, I guess it's like making a film, and you see your work is being accepted and recognized by other people, and they like it and they believe in you. Man, that's better than coffee in the morning. I woke up this morning. I probably had 3 hours of sleep last night just because I had so much fun on the Comic Artist Pro Secrets stream, and we had so much fun. You guys are so great. Going back down memory lane and talking about the stories of when we first met, Ethan and I, and the old Marvel parties and things like that, and just great times. Just great times. And forgive me, I'm having an allergy attack. You could see that spring is sprung, and it's really hit me. I think I probably look better and smarter with my glasses on. Let's see what we got here. Bo Diaz, the autographcard.com has blank cards. Hey, thank you, Bo. All right, so I'll check them out. Indiegogo, Zombie Sama, my pal Niall Scala, and my partner on Crowdfunding Comics. If you guys wouldn't mind, please also go to Crowdfunding Comics, our YouTube channel, or you guys out there. I know you guys are doing it. Tomorrow we have at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we have Ethan Van Sciver. Next week, we've got a huge slate of guests. We've got the one, the only Graham Nolan. We have Peter Cimenti. We have Mark Wheatley, one of my favorite creators, one of the most brilliant people you'll ever meet. We have Mark, and we might have one more very special guest for next week. We're starting to streamline these poses, these streams and these videos, so I can work all day, get up early, do my covers, write my scripts, and commissions, because I'm still doing a commission a week. I make that my #1 priority for Monday morning, and it really kicks off the day well. And again, my friend Brian Blevins has given us a has donated a ton of audio and visual equipment to us, and from cameras to cranes to lights to a big giant monitor. And I'm looking forward to setting that all up. And thank you so much, Brian, for that. You're an amazing American, an amazing human being. You really helped our show, and that'll make things a hell of a lot easier. And I'm actually going to start streaming with your camera, Brian, and also with your boom that you gave me for the camera. Start laying it over my commissions. I set up the crane. So I'm doing a cover right now for Mess Bucket Comics. So once I get that set up and slitted, I'll probably just draw that and have you guys come live with me today while I'm working on the cover. This is my 3rd cover attempt. I don't know if I can give it away. If you're on, Dominic, and you want to let everyone know what it is, I'm not sure if I'm at liberty to tell what it is, but it's fun, and it's one of my favorite. It's a hockey themed thing. It's for a hockey comic book, and it's often one of my favorite hockey players of all time. And it's a true honor and a privilege to draw that. And it's going to be great. But this is my 3rd one. I keep working it. I'm like, that's not right. I want to capture his likeness. I want to capture the intensity of this particular player and the power that he had. And so hopefully this afternoon I'll go live stream with it. It's also at 1 o'clock. Yankee baseball begins against the Orioles, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that. I wish I could have been at Yankee Stadium, but we got work. And I got to be honest with you, I love going to games with Frank Thierry and have a lot of fun with Frank, but I have not been to a Yankee game without my family, I think, since my kids were born, and it's just so special. It's real expensive when you bring your kids to a baseball game, I'll tell you that. But just sitting there looking at them with their Yankee hats on and their uniforms, their jerseys or sweatshirts, and they had their gloves, and eating the popcorn, eating hot dogs, eating nachos, all that stuff. Man, it just warms your heart, and it is baseball. And the one constant, from the Field of Dreams, that speech that, America's been, brought up and torn down time and time again, recreated. But the one constant since, 1841 or something is baseball. And it's a great game. It's a great game. It's a great game to draw to. If anybody draws, put that ball game on. It helps those 3 hours go real quick, because you're sitting there hard at work, and you can have the ball game on listening to it or watching it, looking up, because it's not like a hockey game or, where you have to pay attention to it because you miss everything. It's actually very soothing and helps the time go by. Phil Russer, what's up, Phil? Do you want to pitch your show on the 14th of February? Please do so. Hector Santos, what's up, SA? Infantry all the way. Good to see you, buddy. Let's see. I got a lot. Hail Don Tucci. I like that, Don Tucci. I can tell my mother that. I think my mom will like that. Hail Don Tucci. Adam Post, looking great, Billy. Congrats on the 2nd big success of Zombie Sami. Yes, thank you so much. But I got to tell you, it's all the Indiegogo viewers. It's all, Ethan's army. It's his family. We got a lot of fun, a lot of crazies out there. I was reading through some of the streams, and there had to be thousands of people commenting in the live chat, and it was crazy. Okay, Niall Scala added, and you guys out there on YouTube too. We have a Facebook. We have a YouTube channel called Crowdfunding Comics. It's our YouTube channel. It's the one I'll be using a lot. It's the one that will have Mark Wheatley on next week, and Peter Cementi on, and Graham Nolan on next week. The following week, we've got another huge list of guests. We're getting requests for so many guests. We originally had the show at only 2 per week, but we're trying to consolidate it now to 3 a week, so we can start getting in all these new, fresh faces, all these new people with their crowdfunded books. But we will also be doing a crowdfunded call out at the end of every show, and probably in between every show. We'll probably do it 2 or 3 times, and we'll be calling out these wonderful, Indiegogo projects or Kickstarter projects by people that some of you may necessarily not know, who haven't been doing this for as long as I've been doing it, or Ethan's been doing it, or Jeff Vaughn has been doing it, the Breitweissers or Brian Miller. Or Brian Polito. I mean, let's look at Brian Polito. He's almost at 300,000 if he isn't already. And, we were so honored to have Brian on as our very first guest. And that was a lot of fun. If you go to the page, and I don't know if Niall, if you got a second, if you could post a link to our page, there's a great video where we go inside the Coffin Comics studios and Brian takes us on a tour. And it's fascinating. What I also find so fascinating about someone in Brian Polito particularly is that Brian gives back so much to his fans. Is that Brian's, the more levels he raises, and he hits his multiple stretch goals in minutes, and he gives so much really cool swag to people. But he also he's put so much money into the Coffin Comics studios, and the studios and he'll open them up from time to time to the fans. He has a store in there. He's got a museum in there. He's got a timeline of Brian Polito all the way from the days of Chaos Comics and before, all the way to the present. And with Francisca and the whole entire staff out there and Nick, I mean, it's just an amazing company. And again, they're like a family as well. And then 2 days ago, we had Bo Smith and Tim Rozon on Monday evening. And Tim, Bo, creator of Winona Earp. Tim Rozon, who plays Doc Holliday in Winona Earp and is also an amazing writer himself, and he's Bo's co-creator on Winona Earp, Bad Day at Black Rock, and what they give to their fans. And there's a campaign going on for Winona Earp for the television series. Even though the show has been a huge success, it's gotten to the it's been approved by Sci-Fi for its 4th season, but they've yet to go into production. And who knows what that is? It's always production things. I'm sure there's various reasons why it hasn't, but the thing is, let's see if that looks better. Yeah. But the thing is that the fans have created a Fight for Winona campaign. And with this Fight for Winona campaign, the fans have bought 50 billboards in Times Square, New York. And they all meet there and stuff. And Tim Rozon, who lives up in Montreal, Canada, literally bought himself a plane ticket and flew down to New York to be there with all the fans when they did the unveiling of the Fight for Winona campaign. But not only that, then Tim and the people from Sci-Fi bought another billboard thanking the Winona Earp fans for fighting for this campaign. And of course, Winona Earp won People's Choice Award for Best Television Series. Fascinating, just a fascinating thing. And then again with Ethan, that I've been friends with Ethan, just like with Brian, for almost 25 years now. And the cool thing is that Ethan and I have never worked together. He was just one of the fun guys to talk to. We've run together. We've had lots of great times with him. I love his family. I love his son Hunter. I've gotten in trouble with Hunter at a few conventions, probably when he was like 14 years old. I'm a bad influence. But Ethan put the call out to his fans. To all of his fans, from all of his Flash fans and Green Lantern fans and especially the Cyber Frog fans, and all of Ethan's fans responded, and they took us into, they raised over $15,000 for us in a few hours, and it was, I'm just blown away by it. So another one who gives so much to his fans, he interacts with them, he's on every day. What thing I like about this, and what you guys will see, is a lot of these comic book creators, we know we were all fans first, and we know and we know how much that you take your own hard-earned money out of your own pockets, and you fork it over to buy something we created. And there is no greater gift to us than that. And I've had this conversation with Brian and with Bo, that we still get taken aback a little bit, and Graham Nolan, that when people come to us and say thank you, and they hand us a book and we sign their comic and they say thank you to us, and it's like, no, thank you. Like I said, I'd be painting bridges for a living if it weren't for you guys. Well, I've been doing this for 25 years, so I probably would have been a New York City job. I probably would have retired with a huge pension. And yeah, let's not go with that story, because I'd probably be I'd probably be retired and doing what I'm doing right now anyway. But then again, if it weren't a few people, I'd still be designing children's clothes for Macy's. That's how I got my start out of college. But, then again, I remember the vice president of design sat me down in his office and he says, I see you in this chair someday. And I'd love to groom you for you to be much more than just a designer. I love your ideas. I love your go-getter attitude. I love how, devoted you are to the company and all. So who knows, after 25 years, I might have retired as a vice president of Macy's. So yeah, maybe that's not the right thing to do too, because I don't think Debbie would be too happy with that. So, but I digress. It brought us all here for me to be here with you guys. And I got to tell you, I've got nothing to complain about. I could buy toys. I could buy statues. I've got a comic rack. I've got all this cool stuff you guys want to see up here. I got my deer. I can hunt all the time. I've got a chance to serve my country, which was, one of the greatest experiences of my life. I'm going to try to answer some questions. Christine. Hello, Christine. How are you? Schooneman. My brother Schooneman. Good to see you, buddy. JC Vaughn. Again, Jeff, we're pushing your Vampire PA new Kickstarter. Take a bite out of crime. Bill McRae, good to see you. Bruce, what's up, brother? Chris, good to see you. We've got some questions here, and I'm trying. Man, Billy, I backed you on Kickstarter. Any chance if I back you on Indiegogo, I can get a different cover with the ash can? We have two covers. There is a variant cover, Victor. There is a variant exclusive cover for the Kickstarter. I'm sorry, for the Indiegogo. There is a variant cover for the Indiegogo that we made specifically for that. It's the same drawing I did, but it's recolored. It's completely recolored. And it's in this beautiful coral kimono, and she doesn't have the white face paint. In the Kickstarter edition of the ash can, she was in a black kimono with the white face paint. And I think there's only 100 of each. So that's not bad for 25. I think it's $25. You get that, plus you get John Broly's Akira variant cover. And again, all books come signed. So for like a $45 pledge, plus all the swag, because we did hit our tier levels, for $45, free shipping. By the way, everything's free shipping, domestic. If you're in Europe, because it's so expensive out there for us to ship things to Europe or Canada, all our shipping is free. So that's something that we wanted to give to you guys. I don't know if we can afford it for the She book, to be honest with you. We got to see, because Ethan was telling me with his Cyber Frog, his shipping is going to cost him over $100,000. So shipping gets expensive because you have to buy the bubble wrap. You've got to buy the comic bags and boards. You've got to buy those heavy duty cardboard shipping things, and then you got to pay for postage. So it all adds up. So we'll see what we learned a lot with the with the Indiegogo and with the Kickstarter and with the Indiegogo. But if we didn't charge for shipping in the Kickstarter, we can't charge for shipping in the Indiegogo. Ethan made a great suggestion. If anybody wants to, if you can, make a shipping donation, if that'll help us out. There is a donation thing. If you give us $5, $10, that would really help us. See this? This pisses me off. You know who this is? Sorry. These guys. I have an old Victorian house. And every day I get a call from these solar people. Now, I'm all for green energy. I'm all for saving money for myself. I love to harness the power of the sun to help the world go around. Everybody wants a cleaner world. Hell, I can't stand telephone poles. I want to bury all the telephone poles. I think they're ugly. Anyway, these people call me every single day about putting solar panels on my roof. Now, my house is all like this, and I can't do that with this house. I spoke to one guy about putting on the garage. We have a detached garage, and he's like, "Yeah, that's not really going to help you. It's not enough. It's not enough rooftop to really help you with that. So get the hell with them." And they call me every day. They drive me up the freaking wall. Drive me up the wall. Take my Bo Smith cowboy gun, and shoot my phone. All right. But enough about that. But I digress. Let's get back. Lee. Yes, thank you, Lee. Thank you for the suggestion, my friend. Lee Ditworth made a a suggestion that we have the Indiegogo. For those of you that did purchase on the Kickstarter, we have Lee made a suggestion, and we have a new level that is, there are two, aside from the covers of mine, there are two Indiegogo exclusives for the Kickstarter. One is John Brolia's Frazetta homage cover, colored by Wes Hartman. Beautiful color, gorgeous. And the other one is my She, the Return of the Warrior Ashcan preview comic. And Lee suggested to make just a level dedicated to that. So there is just an Indiegogo exclusive level, and I believe it's $45 for the two. But that's not bad. Free shipping, all signed by myself and by John. So you get two comics, you get all the swag, you get 164 pages. The other one's 32. I don't know. I think it's because of the paper. It might be 16 pages. I think it might be 16 pages. But there's only 100 of them each. So of mine. There's only 100 of mine. I think there might be 200 of John's Indiegogo cover. I'm not sure about that. Honey, if you're watching, if you could let us know, because I get in trouble all the time because I really don't pay attention. She comes to me, she has a meeting with me, and she starts to she starts to go through the whole thing with the Indiegogo or with the Kickstarter as well. And we sit down, and she's like, and she's so busy, my wife. She takes care of all of us. She washes all the clothes. She cooks us dinner. She ferries the kids back and forth to school and wrestling and band and all the other things that they're into. And I kind of, she does all the Christmas shopping. She's the only person I have to shop for at Christmas time is her. So that said, we're doing a YouTube video on me doing Mother's Day shopping for Deb in May. That's going to be a good one. We're going to go and we're going to do an epic Mother's Day shopping, and we're going to her favorite place on earth, the Home Depot. That's where we're going for Debbie's for Debbie's Mother's Day present. But don't tell her. Okay, shh, don't tell her. Anyway, so God bless my wife. She goes and she sits with me, and she's got everything organized, and she tries to explain things. And all I need, and as Jeff Vaughn says, ooh, shiny or squirrel, that's me. It's funny because so many of my other buddies, my comic book pals, and even my film friends, we all have some sort of ADD. We're all ooh shiny, and if you follow me, if I drive you guys crazy, I jump from one subject to another. And what's pretty amazing is that she can follow me. My sister can follow me. My nieces can follow me because I do jump from thing to thing. Crystal Van Diver, Kissel, my sister, she can follow me. Everyone else, I pretty much drive crazy. But, hey, I'm having too much fun. It's hockey season. Playoffs start 2 weeks. We got, I think, 6 games left of the season. So and baseball's starting. Come on. I'm drawing comics. Come on. That's a lot. All right. So thank you, Lee. I was selfish. I wanted it for myself. Dawn Marie, how are you, honey? Great to see you. Okay, let's see what else we got. Schooneman, I don't know what you're doing Saturday, but let's have lunch, buddy. All right? Maybe we'll get some pizzas and come to my house, and we'll sit down and hang out with Nello. All right, maybe get Jeff Cat too to come. All right, so Schooneman, hang on and stay there and come on over and hang out with the boys. All right, that's my buddy Mark Schooneman. Let's see. Oh man, there's a lot of things. So hey guys, all of you out there on YouTube, please like it. I see there's 33 people watching right now. If you guys could please like it. I can't like my own page, can I? That would be cool if I could. Let me see if I can like my own page. No, I can't. Yeah, if you guys could like it, if you guys could subscribe to my channel, if you can also subscribe to Crowdfunding Comics on YouTube, just Google it, you'll see it. We have our cool little logo. Same thing with you guys out here. If you guys could like this on Facebook, that really helps. That'll help us out. And if you guys wouldn't mind going to Crowdfunding Comics on, I sent you guys all invitations. If you guys can go to Crowdfunding Comics. .com. I'm sorry, we do have .com. It's not ready yet. Crowdfunding Comics Facebook page and the Crowdfunding Comics YouTube channel. That would be great because it's helping us build. We start getting subscribers. We can monetize this, and then we can start buying a lot of really cool stuff because we're taking Crowdfunding Comics on the road. Brian Blevins bought me a beautiful camera. And thank you, Brian. He bought it for us, and I can't wait to take that to the cons. And part of me wants to take a web camera if I can, set it up on my booth, and I want to get to the show early. And if I get to the show early, I can hang this camera up on the top of my big 12-foot high display and set it to time lapse. I won't do your camera, Brian, that you got me because that's way too much money. But if I can do another camera with a time lapse, I want to set up and watch these shows come alive. If I can get there early, like say San Diego Comic-Con, I'll get there Tuesday morning. Deborah and I will set up. And Chris Ola and Rick will set up with us. Scott Lamke will help us out, and we'll set up. And then I leave, and then you watch. Everyone else comes. They usually come Tuesday afternoon. They'll come Wednesday morning to set up, and you just see the building the show. And then all of a sudden, all the crowds come in. Same thing with the New York Comic Con. I'd love to do it for the Baltimore Comic Con, and just watch this place fill and have the whole con on, say, maybe a 5-minute time-lapse stream. I think we'll add some music to it. I think that would be really cool. I think that would be a fun thing. So stay tuned for that. We'll be doing that as well. Art Balthazar. My gosh. Art Balthazar, are you still here on Facebook? Art Balthazar is one of my favorite people in the whole world. Art and Franco. One of my first comic book crossovers, I think, too, we did back in the day. And I'm just a huge fan of you guys. If you guys are fans of Tiny Titans or any of their other books, they've got they're multi-Eisner Award winners and justly so and well-deserved. And Art, I wish I could have went to the C2E2 this year. I just had too much work. I missed out, and I know you're there. But I want to say hi to Art because it's been way too long since I've seen you. Where's Art Balthazar? There he is. He's wonderful. He is just a wonderful, wonderful guy. So there you go. Said hi to him. It says hi, Altazar. Whatever. That's me saying hi to you. Cavello, what's up? Big game tonight, Cavello. All right. Big game. Winnipeg. Andrea Van Skyver, thank you so much. My wife is putting together a nice care package for you for all that your husband did for us last night. So we're going to text you to get your address. Mark Maddox, good to see you. Let's see. Joe, what's up, buddy? Let's go here. We're moving here. Been subbed, man. Thank you, Victoria. Make sure to share out the live stream in it. Yes, thank you, Dark Admiral. If you guys could share it, that would be wonderful. It seems that our YouTube channel is growing every day. Again, special thanks to these great guests we're bringing on, but also thank you to Comic Artist Pro Secrets, who had me on back in 2017. He was the first YouTube channel to ever ask me on, and I got to do a walkthrough of She, the Way of the Warrior #1. And I'll never forget that. Very generous. A lot of great, generous people in this industry. So, well, let's see what time it is. Man, I've been talking for a long time. It's 12:36. I'm getting hungry. Baseball starts in 20 minutes. Let's see if anybody has any questions out there. You guys have any questions? Let me know, okay? How many pies in that care package? Andrew, do you want me to put a pie in it? I think I will. And I think I'm going to put a blueberry pie in it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share my – is that me? Oh, that's Jeff Vaughn's. There's Jeff Vaughn's Vampire PA. Let's go to mine because I want to share my YouTube, our Indiegogo thing. Let's hit find that. There it is. Boom. Anyway, guys, I know I should be, talking this up and ask you guys a pledge, but if you guys can, oh my gosh, guys, we are now $76 away from $17,000. Our flexible goal is $17,000. Oh man, if you guys could share this, please, and see if you have friends that like a great zombie comic. You guys as well. Let me see if that's it. Is that us? Boom, that's it. We are 76. Did I say $76 away? We're $76 away from $16,000. We have 329 backers with our 16 days left. It's a 16-day campaign. We launched last night at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And thank you, guys. Thank you all. I got to figure this out so I can find out who actually did the pledge and give them a shout-out and thank them. Wow. I'm going to stay on until we hit $17,000, and then I'll consider that a day done. Billy, I'm very excited for this project. Was able to pick up one of your 25 cool. One of your 25 sketch covers last night. Congrats on making your goal, sir. Thank you, Mr. Long. Yes, we had only 25 of my sketch covers. They all sold out. I think there's only 25 of John's. He's more than halfway sold out. Again, because for a sketch cover, what our sketch covers are, and we do have the blanks. You can buy the blanks for $20. If you want me to sign it, I'll sign on the inside so you can get another artist of your choice to buy it. That blank, because of the size of the blanks, because of the size of the book, it's 24 pages. I believe it's 24 pages. It's a black and white interior, so you get to see John's pencils and inks, and it's got a beautiful like Bristol board type cover, so you can sketch on it. Because a 64-page book, to have it perfect bound, you cannot use that type of cover. You can't use a really good quality cover to draw on, and we want to give you the best quality possible. Again, we're sparing no expense with this. We're giving discounts for the Indiegogo because a lot of people did purchase for the Kickstarter. We're free shipping for all domestic packages, because that would just be suicide if we said free shipping for sending things over to the UK. And Tom Kelly, good to see you. Let's see. Onwards and upwards. Yes. To the utmost. That was one of my Army units on the crest. That was our thing, to the utmost, and it had an eagle on it. It was really cool. That's 101st Cavalry Regiment. Billy Enthusiasm is awesome. Matt Straw. Oh, thank you, my friend. Are you 11 Bravo? Heck yeah, Pop-Tart Gun. 11 Bravo all the way, buddy. Where's my well, that's his infantry. That's his army. Am I getting infantry stuff? I'm definitely 11 Bravo. I think I graduated from infantry school on November 24th, 1990. So, boom, 11 Bravo forever. The cool thing about 11 Bravo, and if those of you are wondering what 11 Bravo is, someone had asked me if I was 11 Bravo when I was in the service, and yes, 11 Bravo is a U.S. Army infantryman. I was actually 11 Bravo 1P. We were attached to a cavalry regiment. We were an LRSD unit, and I was a paratrooper. So, the thing is that as 11 Bravos, those guys who are infantrymen, we wear a blue cord. You earn a blue cord. And it's the only branch of service. It's the only MOS in the Army or units in the Army, infantry units, that you're allowed to wear that blue cord that you earn. And we all call it the Brotherhood of the Blue Cord. And there's a funny thing in the Army where we say, well, I don't know what MOS you are, but I know which one you're not. So if you don't have that blue cord. And my wife pinned my blue cord on me. She flew down. She also pinned it on JB Wells, my buddy JB, at Sand Hill in Fort Benning, Georgia. And it was great. I have a picture of it somewhere. I can't find the picture. I think I put it in a frame, and the frame got ruined. And, of course, I can't find the dang negatives to it. That's something about the service, is that we never took pictures, because who the heck could carry a camera, especially in the infantry? You carry so much crap, you want as less weight as possible. But I'm getting dinged here. Old Bean. Thank you for Eastern Daylight Time. Yes. Ethan Van Sciver, let's do tonight. He is drawing. Ethan Van Sciver, I'm into this page. I'm drawing. Let's do tonight. Okay. There you go. Perfect. So I'm coming on Comic Artist Pro Secrets again tonight, and look forward to it, because it was a lot of fun. Ken Murphy, my brother, thank you. Team Sama. I love that. Team Sama. So that's really cool, Team Sama. I dig that. I dig that. So, oh my gosh. Oh, wow. We're $21 away from $17,000. Somebody else just put us over. I can't see the backers are. Wow. Thank you, guys. All right. So I have $21, and I'll shut up and leave you guys alone. So I'm going to post a link. Is this my link? That's my link. I'm going to post my link again. Guys, if you can share it with somebody, with your friends on your Facebook page, if you guys could like the YouTube channel, if you do like it, if it sucks, that's okay. Then, we don't have to do it. I'm looking at, guys, I got a question to ask you out there in YouTube land. And let's see. And no, am I backwards? Because I see the screen is backwards from my camera on my computer. Does this come across as backwards? You see Vetix, or is it Ixtit Tev? Ixtit Tev. Sounds like Kennedy. Forgot to ask Ethan last night. I saw his shirt up to about here, and I wonder if he had a JFK shirt on. So we'll see. All right, guys. Let's see. Not backwards. Thank you, March Hare. Appreciate that. So there's my link. I'm gonna add my link there. Pookie Gale, how are you? Good to see you. It's yours. It's all yours. A lot of cool things. Come on, guys. $21 away, and I can go get a sandwich. I can get back to work. This is what I like. See, we have 32 people watching and 31, 33, 32 people watching and 32 likes. Thank you all. That's great. I know I talk a long time and people come and go, but thank you. Let's see if it's frontwards. Thank you, Victoria. And it's your duty to find a pics of that stuff. It looks like generals to show Mike S. Mill. Oh, and it's your duty to find pics of stuff that look like generals to Mike S. Mill. I don't know what that means. Jazz 249. I don't know what that means. If you can expound on that. Genitals. Ha! All right. He had asked, yeah, that was that Dave Johnson's thing. Dave did that drawing. Oh, that was funny as hell. That was really funny. Even Mike admits that was funny. Dave's brilliant. He really is. He's a rascal, that Dave Johnson, but he's funny as hell. I wonder what happened with that. I hope they raised some good money. You'll see, Billy. I saw it, Jazz. Dave Johnson did that thing and put it on YouTube, and I think he was selling it and raising money for charity. And that's a fun thing about comics. See, we can disagree about things. You make good of a really bad situation, a really awkward situation, and I think it all worked out just fine. I hope it did. So, I'm behind on all these things because I am very self-absorbed. I spend my time at my art table, my art board, or at my computer writing my scripts. And I miss a lot. I miss a lot of all the controversy and the ballyhoo that goes on. And I end up seeing it a few days later or so. So anyway, Lee, thank you, guys. Thank you. We're coming from my studio. Just to let you know, I will be setting up all the Blevins cam and we're going to call it the Blevins situation room or something. We'll call it something cool. Let's see what this is. What is that? That looks like a message. Let's see what he said there. I got a message in. Let's see what it says. Wow. Oh, all these cool things. Let's see. It pisses me off. I would have gladly had a hard contact, but now. Oh, okay. I'm going to help you, Don. Don Perkins. I'm going to help you out. Let me see. See if I can respond to him. I'm sorry. Somebody had a problem with Kickstarter. I'm sorry. We'll figure it out and help you resolve this. We'll take care of it, buddy. We'll take care of that. That's what I say. We'll take care of this, buddy. I'm sorry. So I hate to see when someone has a problem with something that's out of our control. I'm not really sure how this all works, but we'll take care of it, pal. Take care of it. Care of it, sir. Sir. For sure. Okay. Billy, I'm just sending an email to somebody. And something happened. He added levels, and there was some problems with levels and stuff, but at least I know that I'll get what I'm supposed to get over there. Kickstarter is always confusing to him, and he's laughing about it, but we'll figure it out. We'll straighten it out with you. So, all right, guys, I apologize for jumping off. Ethan Van Sciver is here. Mr. Van Sciver, thank you so much for last night. We had the best time online with you. It was great talking about the old days. I cannot thank your fans, your legions. They call you Caesar, which is kind of cool. Especially, I'm Italian. I love Caesar. I love Romans, but I also love Planet of the Apes. So they're both really cool Caesars. Ethan, thank you so much for that. I'm looking forward to going back on your show. Again, anybody else wants me on, I'll go on. I don't care. It's really cool to pitch my stuff. I have fun doing it. And, Ethan, I want you to know how much I know that your fans, we went from $185 when I first started to, I think, $14,000 when we got off the phone in a few hours, 2 hours or so. So thank you for that. And I'm looking right now. We are now at $17,034. We're 170% over our $10,000 initial goal, our flexible goal. We have 16 days left. We have 333 backers. And thank each and every one of you guys. You guys are amazing. Holy crap. It took us, I think we got to 17.5. It took us we hit $10,000 or $15,000 on Kickstarter in 7 hours. Then it took us another week or so, I think, to get to 17.5. You guys have done this in, gee whiz, 12 hours or so, not even 12 hours. Let's see. No, it's not 12. Yeah, 8 to 8. About 15 hours we got there. So thank you so much. Thank you, EVS. Thank you, all of EVS's legions. Thank you guys all out there in Facebook land. Thank you guys in YouTube. You've really helped us out, and now you're helping us to get Zombie Sama 2 going. For us to start working on that, because we want to get that. That's a 100-page book now. You think Zombie Sama 1, Zombie Sama 2, Dorm of the Dead is huge. And John Broly, he pencils, he inks, he scripts. He does so much work. Let's get him something so he can start. So we're at 17 grand. I got to post it. There you go. We're at 17K. Billy, just call Ethan a talking ape. Ethan, MF Camillus has said, Billy, just call Ethan a talking ape. I would not call him a talking ape. He's a Dutchman. He's a talking Dutchman. So, but no, thank you. Thanks a lot, Ethan, for that. $17,000 since 8 p.m. last night. Really, since about 9:20 last night when I went on with Ethan. And we're just starting, guys. We're gonna blow this up. Our Kickstarter made $32,000 originally. Then we had some people drop out, and then the fees. I think we took back about $29,000, and I think we're well on our way to eclipse that. And if you guys can help us, I promise we're going to deliver you a fantastic project, a fantastic package, and that all leads to She Return of the Warrior. And I can't wait till we launch that in May. As soon as Zombie Sama, again, the book is done. We're just in the final stages of coloring it, final stages of scripting it. We get it to Mindy Lopkin, hopefully. But by the end of this campaign, we'll get it to Mindy for her to letter. Once that's done, we start packing. We send that book to the printer. The hardcover is probably going to take 6 to 8 weeks because it's just so expensive to print it here in the United States and even in Canada. So we're going to have to ship it to, I think it goes to Korea, and because it's just way too expensive. It's almost as much, some of the places here with the low numbers, because we wanted the book to have a low number. It's almost the price of what we sell them for. If you do only like 200 or so or something like that. But again, guys, if you guys could pledge, all the books come signed, unless you don't want it. Another thing to the Indiegogo guys, I want to thank you for this, because all these levels are small levels. There was John's cover, but there's my commission, Asha's commission, John's commissions, but there's no big art. There's no big giant tiers, like naming yourself a character in the book. We're doing that for the She book as well. To have your likeness appear in the book, that is. Those were gone with the Kickstarter, and so now we're gonna go Indiegogo first for this one. I think that's the way to go, because I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy with the Indiegogo community. You guys out there, it seems very easy to work. Debbie said it was so hard when she was trying to do it in the beginning, but she's like, wow, it's really worth it, because now everything, once you get it going and once you get it rolling, everything is easy. So all right, guys. Let me get going. Thank you so much. $17,000. I'll see you guys tonight. I'll come back on Facebook Live and on YouTube, and then I'll be on Comic Artist Pro Secrets tonight. We'll figure out the time. I got a lot of work to do too, so maybe I don't know if Ethan's up at 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. If he is, I'd like to go on around there, if that's at all possible. If not, we'll make it work. Hey, I'm a guest on his show. He's helping me out. You guys are helping me out. You guys put us over $17,000. So whatever's convenient for him is convenient for me. So thank you guys. Sayonara. Peace, love, Zombie Sama. Let's do this. I'm going to add one more thing. Rod Pellegrini, good to see you, my friend. Oh, no, Randy Pelham. I'm sorry, I didn't read. Joshua Mitchell, Big Sarge. What's up, Big Sarge? You're rocking a Marshall shirt. Yeah. Are you a fan of the Thunder? Oh, yeah, go Herd. That's my team. Go Herd. That's lesson. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go over here. I'll talk to you guys for a second. Thank you all. See you guys tonight. Peace, love, Zombie Sama. Please share the link. Please pledge if you can. Let's see if we can make $18,000 before I go on later on today. Thank you. Bye. I'm going to end that. Boom. I ended that. All right. Zach Long, later, everyone. You guys are great. Thank you all for this. Let's see. How does somebody get a commission from you at the Baltimore Comic Con? Okay, Matt. The best thing to do is get a commission. Let me see. Crusade2 at optonline.net. Here's my email. Crusade2 at optonline.net. Send it to me maybe in October. Okay. What we do is a lot of times we'll take PayPal. And I can do it at home because the commissions come out so much better when I do them at home. And I'm really trying to stop doing commissions at conventions altogether. Quite frankly, if I could stop doing commissions altogether, period, that would be great because I owe about 8 of them now, and they're all big commissions. And I'm doing one a week. So I added the link to Brian. Okay, thank you, Brian. So please send me an email. My prices are $100 for like a bust shot, $200 for a 3/4 view, and $300 for a full figure. I do it all in the big paper, so they come out real nice. So, guys, thank you so much. Abe said, Ray, man, this is a tough room. Let me tell you, man. Last night I was reading some of you guys' quotes, some of you guys' comments. I'm like, oh my god, like where's the silent bald guy? That's Jeff Vaughn. That's JC Vaughn. It's so funny. Some of the other things you guys are saying, you guys are nuts. And but then thank you guys. If you guys can check out JC Vaughn, he is Silent Bald Guy. He's got a Kickstarter going. If you do support Kickstarter, he's a great guy. He's a great American and really super talented guy. And Brendan and Brandon Frame are the artists for it. And let's see where we go from there. So thanks a lot, guy. Peace. Love, Zombie Sama. Great to see you guys. I'll see you guys tonight. I'll see you on Comic Artist Pro Secrets. And maybe I can come back on or crowdfunding comics later on today. 42 likes. Thank you guys all so much. So I'm going to go. All right. Thanks, guys. You all have a great day.